Good morning, Sophie. I think we've seen a big increase in the number of officers in Thames Valley Police and those doing that sort of neighbourhood policing role over the last couple of years. But yeah, I would desperately like to have more. We're getting a little bit more funding from the government to recruit some more. We hope this year. Still waiting for confirmation of that, but we're likely to be talking about probably 50 additional police officers across the whole of Thames Valley. So it's not where I would like us to be in that growth of police officers. And of course, we know that the funding from central government that we've had this year doesn't actually meet the costs that have risen in terms of inflation. But I think there are some useful things within this legislation that are proposed.
Yeah, because it is. It's something that really matters to people, antisocial behaviour, and yet it's, obviously in terms of all the crimes you deal with, it's not the most serious one, but community-wise, people really care about it, Matthew.
Yeah, antisocial behaviour really matters. Often, almost by definition, this is the stuff that isn't necessarily criminal. In that last interview, you heard antisocial behaviour and shoplifting sort of blurring into one. Shoplifting is clearly a criminal offence. You can be arrested for it, locked up for it. It's a crime. A lot of the things that people talk about with antisocial behaviour is bad behaviour, often from young people, the sorts of stuff that lots of people will have done a generation or two ago. But actually, it can have a real impact on how safe people feel. So there is absolutely a role for the police, for PCSOs, and for local councils to look at how are we long term going to break that cycle. So sometimes it will be individuals who are causing persistent problems, and other times it will be how can we actually change the environment in a community, provide the youth services that are in place, do some education, target harden a bit if you like, change the street lighting to make people feel safer in the communities they live in.
All right, thank you, Matthew.